No sound. You have no sound, Rodney.
That's because I forgot to turn my microphone on. But Tim, that's getting to be a habit, bud. And I'm going to blame you for that, okay?
Yeah, you blame me wherever you want to, brother.
Anyway, let me start all over. Good morning to Blind Neil, Michael Blade, The Simple Joys. Oh, good morning. Sunrise Water Media, Ray Kelly, Nature's Beauty, Jackson RC Aviation, Tomas Arios, Gapman FPV, Blind Neil. In fact, Blind Neil was in. He was the first one in the chat, and he was giving me a hard time.
He was. I saw that. Late for your own show.
Almost messed it up.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring the YouTube chats up here.
Yeah, me too. I got 3 screens going on. Hey, Tomas, how are you? Ray Kelly, RC Font, Chris, Jackson, David, Place It Here, Michael, Blind Neil. I think I got everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you.
So how you doing, Mr. Jackson?
Oh, it's been a long day, Rodney. It's my first day on holidays, so I'm doing better now.
Well, good deal.
Yeah, I got 3 weeks off, and I'm going to do a lot of flying, Rodney.
I bet. And it's your guys' summer.
Yeah.
It seems so strange. It would be so strange for me to be living in Australia after living in the United States for 67 years and then having to get used to Christmas time being in the summer instead of the winter.
I did the same thing. I lived in America for 30 years and then came over here, and it was like totally different.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was very good though. It was a good change. Good change of lifestyle.
Oh, I bet it was.
So how have you been doing?
I'm doing good.
I haven't talked to you in a long time, so yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a bit. I understood that you were being really busy, so you weren't getting on as much.
Yeah, I get here and there, but mostly I'm on Canadian Home Drone Hub, because they do, like, on my weekends I can go on there, but now I had 3 weeks off, so I can just spend time moving around. Yeah, have some good time.
Good. All right, Ron Lockwood's in the house. Hey, Ron.
Warren.
That's the man. I'm so glad to see you better, Ron.
You too, buddy.
You're the man. You went through hell, brother. It's good to see you back.
It's been a rough week.
Mm-hmm.
Funny story. You heard about my breakdown last Monday.
Yeah.
Stranded in the woods. Miss Nancy. She was none too happy with me.
Yeah, but you got to quit using that excuse, Ron.
Yeah. First I get her out of bed at 5 a.m. Come on, get the cameras and the drones. We're going to the woods. So we didn't get a half mile from the hotel, and truck starts. It's called a throttle actuator. It's part of, I guess, the electronic fuel system, but it starts to go out on the truck, and I barely limped into the mechanic shop that my buddy recommended, and they tell me it's going to be 6 to 8 hours by the time it's going to be done. So the guy was pretty nice. So he had rental cars there. Don't ever rent a Toyota Corolla.
Oh, I don't like them. Yeah.
They have a traction control system in it that when the tires start to spin, it automatically cuts power down onto the engine. And we're on a slight grade on this logging road up at 9,000 feet in the Bighorn Mountains. Between my friend being sick, the truck breaking down,
That's better.
me just getting over being sick, I just lost my cool.
Oh man.
We're stuck like a mile and a half out in the woods. It's starting to get dark now, and it's starting to snow. Best part was we're using everything, the tire iron, everything, trying to dig the snow out so the tires would get traction. And then the last thing to happen, I walk over to the edge of the woods to find this log to use the digging tool, and there's fresh grizzly tracks. I'm like, my gun and my bear spray are back in my truck. And I didn't tell Nancy at the time, but that's when I started losing my cool. So I'm sitting there thinking, well, maybe that bear will think twice. It's like he's looking over. That guy's mad and he's a little crazy. I ain't going over there.
Oh, crazy.
I'm telling you.
Hey, I want to say good morning to Third Eye View, Brad Alston, Curtis Dart, and the Simple Joys. And there was one other, Gapman FPV. Welcome to the chat, guys.
Don't say hi to Blind Neil and Ray because they've been picking on me. You see the chat? Because I'm so white, they're like, "Oh, you can."
Well, you know, I for a minute there, Tim.
Yes,
to be honest with you, I thought I was going to have to take you off the screen because the brightness coming off your body was just too much.
Yeah, I'm getting this pretty bright here too.
That's why I turned everything off and behind me, and it was like, I know everybody's like, "Oh, you're drunk all the time, so you're always red." And I was like, "No, I'm sunburnt. I'm not red. I'm sunburnt." So now I can show everybody I am sunburnt. It's not. I'm not red for
Good morning, Washington County News, Utah, Tropic. Good morning, Tony. How you doing, brother? And who else?
Curtis Dart's here.
Yeah, Curtis Dart. Mela. Good morning, Mela. AZ Drone Dude. Good morning. Dean Miko Ghost, the old codger. Good morning,
Dean. How are you, buddy? Yeah, I know. Simple Joys. Yes, we've been having on. Do you see? I wear a uniform at work, and yes, I'm covered. And this is my. You can see that's my V collar at my work. Come on, Jesus. Yes, I get sunburned. Hey. There he is. Matt, how are you, bro?
Good morning, Matt. He says, "Hey, Rodney, Ron, and Casper."
Come on. Dean, how are you? I don't nothing to say, bro.
People pick on you like crazy, don't they, Tim?
Yes, they do. Everywhere I'm at. It's just like a, Yeah, you don't pick on me much, Blind. Yeah, Blind Neil. Michael Blade, how son of a biscuit?
Michael Blade, hello.
No, I'm in Queensland. I'm in Queensland, Simple Joys.
Tomas.
Yeah, man, you're sorry. Yeah, I believe that one.
Well, Rodney, I'm going to take the plunge and get my COVID vaccine.
Are you?
You are. You're going to get it?
Yeah, on the 5th of January.
We're supposed to get it, but I'm not sure on that.
Who was that? Somebody in the chat. I just saw a Sunrise Water Media. I think it was him that had some questions. I was reading some literature this morning, a lot on it. I have a whole bunch of stuff here if anybody has any questions. But yeah, it's a series of 2 shots. You have to get within a 21-day period.
Okay.
Yeah. But everybody I'm hearing, though, is getting sick. We're having some kind of minor reaction. I mean, nothing terrible, but the girl's supposed to work last night. She got her shot like Tuesday or Wednesday, and she called out sick last night for work. Not feeling well.
That's what I'm worried about, because when you get the flu shot, you always get sick the next day. So if we get this vaccine, are we going to get? Yeah, I'm so scared of it.
I think the biggest fear is everybody's like, okay, they developed this in such a short period of time. That part of it is true, but COVID is actually a part of the SARS system,
Yes,
and they've been working on that for 10 years. They just added the COVID-19 portion of it
because it's a new strain. That's
right. But technically, the disease itself or the virus itself, they've been kind of working on for 10 years. I think the most of the time was getting it approved by the feds, is what took most of the time. But
that's right. Well, that new strain that came out just last week, and it seemed like every time they tried to create a vaccine, there was a new strain. It multiplied, and that's what's scary. This thing is never going to be ending. I don't know.
Ron, did you see our John's question there?
Be a few vaccines. Yes, there is. There's Pfizer and
Pfizer. Yeah, that's the one I heard.
And the and that was one of the questions. What I printed out yesterday at work was, the hospital provided us with, the frequently asked questions. And there's a bunch of questions and answers on here. Between FD, let's see, where was that questions? There's Pfizer and then the
Moderna.
Yeah. And according to the research, they're both about the same. There really isn't no real strong literature that says one is better than the other. There was question of, will it change your DNA? No, you're not going to grow like a monkey tail or.
You can't change your DNA. That's stupid. Don't even think that. You can't change your DNA. Jesus. What I'm worried about when you get the vaccine, seriously, I don't know. So this is a question I'm asking. When you get the vaccine, are you going to get the COVID?
Technically, when you get, it's just like the flu shot. When you get, it is a small part, a tiny part of the virus they actually inject into your body. Exactly. But it's small enough to where you start to build those antibodies so quickly to fight it off. One of the biggest questions was, how long is it good for? That they don't have a definitive answer for.
So it's not going to be like that back in the 70s when we had that shot and for what was it, smallpox or
smallpox and
back in the 70s, I forget what the hell it was. I still got the scar from it. It's a little thing right here. Are you contagious?
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Make miracle workers.
Hey, John. Me too, bud. Me too.
That is good.
They say the most important thing too is to make sure you get that second shot, because that gives you the ability to have 95% safety.
So you're build up your immune.
Yeah. Chris brings up a good point. My wife was telling me that she heard from somebody that when you get the first shot, you become contagious to other people.
That's what I always think. Yeah, that's what I was like. Do you get COVID? That's what I was asking.
And I'm just kind of wondering if there's anything that backs that up.
Yeah. Would you? Yeah, would you be? I mean, slight chance, maybe.
I'm looking through here.
I mean, a lot of our friends got it. Ron, you got it. Novice Quads, he just got it last week.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
His whole family got it. There's a lot of people that we know that's got it, and it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, my buddy Rodney, last weekend when I came on your live from my buddy's house.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Wednesday, he was great. I talked to him Wednesday. I was on my way to work, and he was feeling good. He sounded like himself again. And then yesterday, he did a 180.
Oh, no.
Back in the hospital.
Oh,
his family rushed him back to the hospital yesterday.
Wow.
His O2 saturations were in the 60s and 70s, and that's not good.
No.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Russell Glerum. How you doing today?
You were just talking about him the other day. I thought he was doing good. I thought he was.
Yeah, he was up until Friday. Oh.
Damn. That's true, Tomas. There's going to be a lot of questions. Yes. Tropic, how are you? Russell, Jackson, Chris, how are you? Rev, Rev. That's what he calls me.
Judea's Life, good morning. Welcome to the chat.
I didn't even see that name there, Rodney. God, you got good eyes. Curtis, how is your leg doing, buddy?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He's got a bum leg. Brant Ariels, good morning. How's it going, Gary?
I saw that in Facebook. Gary, how are you, buddy? I saw it. It was in Facebook. He's got a bum ankle. Really? There you go, Gary. Yeah. Still swollen. Jesus.
Yeah.
And one of the other interesting facts, just so people know, they say that obviously pain at the injection site, you get fatigue, fever, chills, some body aches, headache. But the important thing with that is that is the signs that you're getting from your body that your body's starting to fight that. So in other words, your immune system is starting to fight that. So that's a good sign.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've always been hesitant because since I've been in Australia, I haven't had the flu. I think I had it once, but it lasted 2 days. And I'm afraid, I'm not afraid, but everybody's going to get the flu here and there. But are we going to get it if we get the vaccine? Just like Rodney asked, are we going to be acceptable to it? Are we going to be able to give it to other people once we get that vaccine? Because there's a percentage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, that's my wife had heard that from one of the people she works with. And I have a hard time without doing research, believing what people tell me. I mean, you just never know, especially if it's on Facebook or something. But
you just
so and since you had the info there in front of you, Ron, I thought maybe they had said something about it. But
another thing it says here too, it said the question is if you've had COVID-19 and have recovered, it says, will I still be able to or need to get the vaccine? And basically what it's saying at this time with the research, says information available to confirm how long anyone has natural immunity against COVID-19. They have not been able to prove anything, obviously, because it's so fairly new. The immunity from COVID-19 does not last long term, but more research is needing to be done. But it does say people who are highly encouraged to get the vaccine, even though they have had the virus and recovered.
Okay. All right. It's kind of scary, but I don't know. It's just like you, Ron. You got one symptom, another person could get another symptom, and so on and so forth. It's just really, yeah.
I had about 2 or 3 days where one day in particular, I was hurting. I was a little nervous. But one of my pilots has it right now. He goes, I feel like I got a little bit of a head cold. Otherwise, I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if I reckon if you have an underlying, problem, yes, you're going to be major. But you're healthy, like you said. He's healthy, and yeah, different symptoms. So, Blind Neil was asking if you got the night sweats.
Oh yeah, that and it's weird. I went all day, but it wasn't until I'd laid down at night to go to bed. The body aches, the back pain, the back especially. I mean, it literally felt like somebody was just back here with a knife digging at me.
Jesus.
Hey Jackson, RC, I don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with CGI lately.
Oh, they said that they're banning it from the U.S., Rodney.
They're banning it? I heard that rumor about a year ago.
They're banning DJI from the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Billy Kyle and original Dobo had a little session, I think yesterday or whatever. They talked about that a little bit. And then, what's his name from 51 Drone?
Well, Geeksmana had a thing about it saying.
So is there a reason why?
It has the whole thing to do with this. I think that is a portion of it. I think they had mentioned, all this theory about, the Chinese spying on us and all this. They're wanting DJI drones. I think if I heard them correctly, that the components to it, they want to be American made.
Oh,
yeah. Because, like there's so many different components in there. Come from all over.
It's going to help Autel, isn't it? Autel and Scottio. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, good morning, Roger. Canadian Drone Hub joined the chat.
But I'm wondering if it's going to spawn to other countries. You know what I mean? I mean, once U.S. starts and happening in the U.S., it always spawns out.
There's another good question on here. It says, if you get the vaccine, will it cause you to test positive if you go out and get a COVID test? Because some people, matter of fact, my friend's girlfriend had to get a test before she could leave California. And so they say the answer to this is no, it will not cause you to test positive.
Okay.
So, which I find interesting.
What was that, Ron? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying any attention.
If you let's say if you need to travel somewhere and you have to go, my friend's girlfriend, she had to get a test before she was permitted to fly out of California. And the question here is, will the vaccine cause you to test positive? In other words, say you have to go get a test because you have to travel somewhere.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And they say the answer to this is no. So just because you got the vaccine, it will not cause you to test positive.
Okay, that's what we were. Yeah, that's what we were going through before. Yeah, we were asking that. And with DJI, Tomas said you can still buy DJI, no problem. What it means is if a USA company wants to sell their parts to DJI, you need special license. That's
Yeah, there's some kind of license they have to buy, and they said they might ban them from like stores like Best Buy.
right.
Yeah, that's what what's his name, Russ from 51 Drones. He did a
Oh, did he? I didn't see that video.
yeah, he just did something recently.
Okay, I gotta check it out.
He's pretty good dude. He does a lot of research, a lot of reading.
He
on
does
topics before he comes on and does a video.
Yeah, he's one of the better reviewers. 51 Drones.
I like Russ. I watch all his videos. He's really good.
Hey, John, RC Funds Diversion's asking a question. No, in answer to your question, there are some areas that you won't be able to take off in. For example, I tried to take off in the parking lot of my company's office, which is off base. And since I was so close to the base, the motors wouldn't even turn on. So with DJI products, sometimes you just won't be able to turn your motors on. Other times it'll ask you if you have permission to fly, and then they'll let you take off. Such around airports, if you have the if you go through the Lance system, and you get permission to fly, and they'll give you a code, and you enter that code in, and then yes, they'll let you fly then. So
that's right, exactly. And Roger, no, we didn't see that link, and it's the same over here, 5.5 from airports. 5.5 Ks from an airport.
Did yeah, I saw Third Eye View. He where is it?
2 miles from an airport, he says. But 12 miles down the road, it will launch. Well, you're. Yeah,
hey, Matt, you have a good one, brother.
Take care, Matt.
You joined us today.
It's a shame I can't fly with Matt. I got 3 weeks off. And
is he still stuck at his parents' house?
No, he's home.
Oh, is he?
But now he's catching up on work. I wish I could have got a hold of him to go flying. I got 3 weeks off. So I'll go back to work the 11th of January. But I'm going to be flying the whole time. So look forward to new videos on my channel very shortly, hopefully.
You on vacation, Tim?
Yeah, holidays for 3 weeks. Yeah.
Matt's asking you, yes, Ron?
Oh, I'm trying to read and type and multitasking and not doing a good job.
I'm still trying to get caught up on the chat, actually. Shoot.
And yes, I went back and actually watched the beginning of Matt's live stream last night. Because I was working last night. I didn't get to come on until, I don't know, it was 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Oh, I did.
Did you see that little clip he had of that? I just think it's funny is how that kangaroo.
Yeah. Which
one? One was all bulked out and doing the.
Oh, yeah. He came up with big shoulders.
Yeah. He's strutting, flexing. Oh, there's all those other little kangaroos.
Yeah.
I think he was like the dude, and all those other ones were like the ladies. And, I don't know whether they had a choice or not. Big dude.
That's a big. Oh, yeah. I'm not messing with the simple joys. Tim, 3 weeks off, enough time to work on that tan. Cheers, bro. But everybody's like, oh, you're so red because you drink so much. No, my tan. Thank you very much. Oh, Roger said, sent you an email with link. Michael, how are you? B-Mac, how are you? Brian, how are you?
Hey, B-Mac, how's it going, Brian?
Solution to DJI ban, my original concept. kite on a 600-foot string with a GoPro on the tail. You're welcome. Oh my God. Good on you, Brian. That's a good one. Washington County News. How are you, buddy?
I don't think that, but this one should work. Here's the link with what Roger is talking about. So you guys let me know if it's if it works.
No, it didn't show up, bro. Oh, msn.com. That's all it's showing.
Yeah, that's the link that I think he tried to put in there and that didn't work, but right below it is another link to www.msn.com.
Yeah, it didn't show it, bro.
It didn't show it? I see it in the chats.
msn.com. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
but
the second one I posted will work.
The one I see from you, Rodney, is msn.com. That's what it says in parentheses.
Yeah, but about three chats down is another link.
No, didn't show it.
Anybody else seeing that link?
I don't see it.
Well, let me post it again.
Okay. Tan is brown, Tim. Just saying. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, buddy.
Right below, just below that is that link.
Nope. No, didn't show. We're having troubles with links on YouTube now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's been happening since I reckon yesterday or day before.
Well, wow. I've posted it twice and nobody's seeing it.
Did you put anything before it, Rodney?
No, I just posted the link in there.
It's not working. Sorry, bro, but no. It's not working at all.
So we're having
you trying to post a link to your thing, Rodney?
In his chat, that's what he's trying to, but
here, let me try.
Wow.
No, our links aren't working, Ron. It's been happening for 2 days now.
Oh shoot!
Hey, AZ, I didn't see you, brother. AZ, how are you? I didn't see you.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not working.
Well, I'll be dogged. You know, now that I'm in live chat.
Mela, thanks, man. I could get a can of spray tan to redeem my dignity. Hey, Dennis, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
You're so right, Dennis. You're so right. More YouTube improvements.
That's right. Exactly right. Oh, it's crap. We tried to do it on Roger's channel and we couldn't. Roger couldn't even do it, and then he eventually did it, but I don't know how he did it. I don't know.
Hey, the Simple Joyce, you have a good day, brother. You take care.
Take care, Simple Joyce. Thanks. Thank you for making fun of me.
Jackson RC, you have a good one too, and Merry Christmas to you, my friend.
Merry Christmas, Chris. Ron, Matt just answered your message. Russell, how are you? Brad, how are you? It didn't work, Brad. It didn't come out. It didn't come up in chat.
It sure did. Now wait a minute. Let me go to Top Chat because.
Okay, I'm in Top Chat now, and it's not working.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when I posted, I could see it. But
yeah, you could. Yeah.
I'm not seeing it now, though.
Okay, I'm in live chat now. Same thing. I can't see it.
Wonderful.
All right, Michael Blade, you take care of yourself, Michael. 10 Toes, how are you? How are you? It's been happening like this for 2 days, Rodney.
Yeah, the last time I went live was last Saturday, so I've had a really busy couple of weeks. So I haven't been doing too much of the afternoon live chats, at least this week. I did a couple last week. RC Fun, I would imagine that. I don't know about how to answer that question about flying near a hospital with a helo. I don't know if they'll ban you, but I know you'd probably still have to get permission.
It's just like a helipad, wouldn't it be, Rodney?
I would imagine,
yeah. Fly under caution. Right when you see a helicopter or anything in sight, you got to land it immediately. So fly under caution.
Ten Toes, good morning. No, hey, Ten Toes, that's a good question. Is anybody else seeing buffering?
Lots of buffering. No.
Corey Meadow, good morning.
I'm getting pretty good internet speed for here for once. So, yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, for this apartment, I'm for change.
Yeah. Sunrise, Water Media. How are you, buddy?
What was about the helipads?
John, RC Funds. This is Matt North's answer.
That's right. Exactly. Now you got to, if you see a helicopter or you hear a helicopter, you got to land it. That's.
I mean, it's just safe practice. Just, and I know I'm a little biased on this, but
right.
If you're around a helipad, especially at a hospital, man, just
land it.
Fly there. You know.
Right.
Like I said, I was subject to spotting that drone over in Sioux Falls a couple years ago. You know, pilot didn't see it, and I just happened to glance up from the patient, look out the window, and there it was.
Really?
And yeah. Ooh. The sad part about that situation was I was fairly new into the drone community, and I used to belong to that Phantom Pilots. And I posted a comment on there, and I'm like, hey, guys, come on, let's be safe, and let's think about this. And you wouldn't believe the nasty replies and comments I got in return.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them was, I didn't know, I had to get special permission to go around a helipad or hospital helipad and all this stuff. And the bottom line is and I even explained it in my quote on there. The guy was inside the Class B airspace, and he was hovering at 700-800 feet. There's 2 violations right there. And air traffic control did not have them on radar, did not see it on radar. You're not going to pick up something that small.
Well, true, but Jesus, 700 feet. No way.
Yeah, he was right in our flight path on the way into the helipad. We were up on I think the hospital helipad's up on like the 10th floor or something. But
that's the problem. People don't know the rules. I mean, over here in Australia, like I've shown this before, we get this with every drone. Fly with control. Then it tells you every rule on the back.
Good.
So we get that with every drone that we buy. So
yeah.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, at least before you fly a drone, learn the rules. I mean, at least, Jesus. I wouldn't fly my drone 700. What's 700 in in meters? What's that? Wow. Oh, you get the list of rules too, Tomas. Very good. Heck, even in G airspace, those 617 sneak up on the vehicle. That's right. True. Very true. Brad to asking how chilly up your way this morning, Rodney?
It was 28 degrees here this morning, Brad.
518 meters for 700 feet. Oh, screw that. No way. No way.
cat go away.
I know I'm gonna have to
Bird a cat.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of updates tomorrow. I know that. RC. So, did anybody hear about this new drone, the Mavic 2 Advance? I heard new drone came out. It has thermal, as a thermal camera on it. Did anybody hear about that?
What was the question again? I was typing.
It's a Mavic 2 Enterprise Advance.
Oh, yeah. I heard a little bit about it.
I don't even know the price of it.
I would never be able to afford an Enterprise, so.
Me neither.
And I really don't need a thermal camera either.
I don't
me neither. I'm just an overworked, underpaid paramedic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're a hero. You're a hero to a lot of people, Ron.
You are a legend, Ron, to many people.
Well, you should see how much of a legend I was at the top of that mountain the other day to Miss Nancy.
Oh,
well, that's a different situation.
She was unpleased with me.
Nancy, I hope you're not listening.
I hope she's not either.
Lordy.
But I got to give her credit. She was the calm one. But
That's still it. What you do every day, Ron, you in that field. Yes, I know it's monotonous at some times, but you save lives. You're a legend. And
I had a little talk with my partner this morning, and I'm going to try and see what her thoughts are. She's new. She's been a nurse for 10, 15 years, but she's new to what we do. She's worked in the hospital and the emergency rooms and that. But, and when I left Pennsylvania, my first job was out in California, and I was never subjected to 24-hour shifts before. And they indeed do take a toll on your body physically and mentally. There's a lot you give up, holidays with your families, and there's times that, you say you have something planned at home with your family or whatever, and you get home and, you try to enjoy that event with your family, and you're just so tired, you're sitting there falling asleep, and there's a lot you give up for what we do. But it's what I chose. I knew what I signed up for, and
it's definitely costing.
Yeah.
But what you got to think about is yourself. You got to think about what you're going through. We talked about it in private chat. Yeah. And just always keep that in mind, in the back of your mind.
What makes me nervous is, like last weekend, I was pretty nervous the whole weekend because it was somebody that's a good friend of mine. Right. I was taking a risk, taking him home. It was with the approval of the doctor, but just to make sure they're, and thank God I had Nancy with me. But it was 3 solid days of 24-hour care. I was very nervous, where I've had patients 10 times worse than him, and I'm not nervous because I don't know them,
Exactly. But this is a friend of yours. Of course, you're going to feel that way. And
when the family called me yesterday, both his daughters now and the girlfriend are all there, and they called me yesterday and said, "Ron, this is what's going on." I'm like, "Stop what you're doing. Call 911. Get him back to the hospital now." Now, and but
that's sad. I just found out some friends of mine have proved positive for it.
How old are they, Rodney?
They're young.
They're young.
Yeah. I mean, I suspect they'll probably be okay, but you know,
It always plays on your heartstrings, don't it?
yeah.
And you feel like when Ron, it was like, this is a close knit community, and we found out Ron got it, and I was like, no way. And then I heard Novice got it, and I was like, come on, this is getting it. This is, oh, Jesus.
Hey, Chris Hope. Hello again, buddy.
Chris Hope. How are you, brother?
Hey, Ken, you have a good day, brother.
Oh, shoot, it's 10 after 7. Wow.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna call this one here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of work, I got to head out here in about 10 minutes. So,
Yeah.
Tim, I hope you enjoy your vacation, bud.
Oh, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna have lots of this, but yeah.
I'm actually kind of jealous, Ron, that he gets 3 weeks vacation.
Hey, the best thing about my vacation, I know that you're okay, Ron, and it was good talking to you when you were going through it, and it was good to get the message back knowing that you were okay. So
yeah, absolutely, I agree with that 100%, Tim. It was good. Yeah,
right,
I found out.
I was good.
Post the link, Rodney. What do you want me to post the link for?
I think he wants to come up.
Oh, okay.
But Rodney, you need to stop wagging your tail in front of the camera.
I can't help it. I can't. All right, Dennis, I just posted the link.
I love that. No, but the best part about it, man, when I sent you that text and you replied, and I was like, thank fuck. It was like I was happy that I got a reply.
Like I was telling Rodney and some others in the last 2-3 weeks, got such great friends in this community. The people I've met, and the support you get from everybody, and it's some people like my coworkers, they're like, Ron, you're like a YouTube geek. Yeah, I am. But you know what? The people I've met.
I met some really good people through here, and it's unreal.
Well, when I
heard about it,
I come over to see Matt. I hook up with you and Ari, and
I'll be here.
Coming over to terrorize Australia.
Hey, find a kangaroo.
Hey, Dennis,
I want to go around one of the kangaroos.
Dennis, the link is in the cool kids chat. If you can get to it. For some reason, the links aren't showing up in the chats.
Yeah, it's not.
That's stupid. Every week something changes about YouTube. It makes it more frustrating.
I think they started like about 2 days ago, but I think they did it because everything that's happening on YouTube with all this crap, sub to sub, maybe. I don't know what's going on, but.
Hello, Bent Rail Productions. Good morning to you.
Bent Rail, how are you? Oh,
hey, anybody in the chat, if anybody has any questions, feel free to contact me, and I'll see what I can. I have, access to a lot of information, and I'll try to get back to you in reference to the vaccine. I'll see what I can find for you.
Yeah, the symptom. I want to know what the side effects are, and you did read some of them, so that does help. But yeah,
I have to agree with you, Matt.
Yeah, it's starting to suck. All right. What did Tomas be careful to try to kill you? Pet snakes and spiders. They got it. Yeah, they will.
How's it going?
Hey, Dennis.
Good. Nice to see you. Figured this would be better. I can't see the chat now, but that's probably best, right? So figured
Well,
that'd be the better way.
You are driving, buddy.
I am.
Hey, it's good to see that you have your seatbelt on there, Dennis. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I assume your wife is with you?
No, she's still at our son's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cat, go away.
Yeah.
Can't go.
She tries to get my attention by clawing my arm, and then she can't get my attention. She knocks my phone stand over
Oh, really?
Since she walks in front of your screen,
and walks in front of me,
your
screaming.
tail all over.
Oh my God.
Hey, Ray Kelly, go ahead, buddy. I doubt that you'll be able to post any links, but you can at least tell them who's going to be on it.
That show is tomorrow? I thought
Yeah,
it was
was it 4 p.m. Eastern?
4 p.m. Oh, Jesus. It's like 2 a.m. for me, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the middle of morning 30 for you.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I better head over to the hangar. So,
All
All
right.
right, Ron. Well, thanks for popping in, brother. So glad you're doing so much better.
Me
Oh,
too.
yeah, me too. Nice to see you, Ron.
Hey, Dennis, sorry, buddy.
Good to see you, Ron. Good to see you.
Yeah, man. And, same goes for you, Tim. You ever get over here to the States, man.
I'll be back one day.
Yeah. Hop on the bus with Matt and come on over. We'll go to Sturgis.
Oh, I haven't been there.
The United States kicked him out. I doubt they're going to let him back in.
So that's how Tim ended up in Australia. He got kicked out of the States.
Yeah. Good on you.
That's a pretty hard kick, too, to get you that far.
All right, well, silver boot.
Oh, so here, here's the Ray Kelly is saying Chris Hope and Ron Brown is going to be their guests.
Awesome.
What was the name of the show, Ray?
Fly for fun, he said.
That's right. Fly for fun.
Yeah. They send all the convicts here. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Come on.
Well, that is how Australia got started.
That's true.
Hey, guys, take care. Rodney, thank you. Tim,
Ron, you're welcome.
Dennis, everybody in chat.
Take
Guys,
care.
have a
Be
great
safe.
weekend.
Take care.
Be
Be
safe.
safe, brother.
Hey, Ron.
All right.
I will, buddy.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas, Ron. Take care of
Merry
you.
Christmas, Ron.
See you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So,
You got all the convicts over here. Now, I'm telling you, when I came over here, it was like you had to go through with metal bars, man. You got Interpol checks, you got federal checks, criminal checks. Oh, my God. I had everything except a UFO inspection.
yeah, and that's almost funny considering that when England was colonizing Australia, they were sending all the convicts there.
Over there. And to start as police officers and
What was it? It started out as Botany Bay or something like that.
Botany was the first, yeah.
Was it? I think that was the first colony, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And then there was that Aboriginal bloke that started fighting against the English. What's his name? Tom. Oh, I forget his name. Tom or whatever his name was. How did I pass all that? Whoa. They even gave me blood tests and everything. They checked Interpol, everything. I don't have any criminal record, Tomas. If I did, I wouldn't be allowed in the country.
All they had to do was take one look at you, and they were immediately suspected.
Back then, I had a shaven head. I had a beard down here. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. I mean, you definitely look like some hardcore biker dude back then, didn't you?
Oh my God! Yeah. Nah, coming over Australia, I reckon I like it because they were the hardest on the people coming over. Like immigration wise and everything. You got to take test after test. And no tan. Thank you, Mela. Mela, you've been picking on me for the last 5 minutes. Jesus.
Well, I'll tell you something about Mela. She's like that.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, you ought to try working in the same building as she did.
Oh, Jesus. I reckon.
Poor Mela. Poor
Nah.
Mela. She doesn't get much chance to defend herself, does she?
No, you don't. Hey, Jack, how's it going, buddy?
It's all in good fun. Hey,
Yeah.
Jack.
So. All right, fellas. Well, I'm gonna call this.
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for letting me on. Appreciate
Well, you're
that.
welcome. Dennis. You're always welcome, brother. You know that, and so.
Thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it.
You're
And Dennis, love to see you today. That was awesome.
Hey, Brad, you have a good one.
Take care, everybody.
All
On chat.
All
Take
right.
care and see you later. Take
All
care.
right. Have a good vacation, Tim.
Thank you, Rodney. Dennis. Take care. Bye.
You too, Tim. Thanks. What you said was broken up, so I don't know what. But nice to see you earlier.
He was just saying it was good to see you and stuff. So.
Oh, okay. Nice to see him too. All right. Well, thanks for having me on. I'm going to press the leave button here. I'm just coming into Atlanta proper. So.
All righty. Well, you be safe, brother.
All right. You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Everybody in the chats, hey, I do appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoyed the show. You all have a great weekend. Take care. Don't forget tomorrow morning, bright and early, the Sunday Sunrise crew will be going up, starting with Drone Bum, coming to me here in Colonial Beach, Virginia, moving on down to Georgia with Dennis Lovelady. Then we're going to fly on over to Arkansas, where Fly Natural will give us an Arkansas sunrise. And then we'll end up in Texas with the one and only Chris Hope and the House of Hope. And we hope to see y'all there. Don't forget also tomorrow there'll be Artco. He's probably going to do his live stream with Lloyd Mendenhall. Then later in the evening will be 400 AGL, and then Monday evening will be Lloyd, the grumpy vlogger, Lloyd Mendenhall. So y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Love y'all. Bye now. Lloyd Mendenhall.